all your beliefs and all of your programming and your ego and everything is fighting you, saying you are not allowed to do this. If you do this, horrible things will happen. If you do this, you will fail. If you do this, everybody will laugh at you.
This question is about cognition's thoughts. While I appreciate we've been programmed from a very young age by our thoughts and most of them are flawed, my question is about reprogramming. Logic dictates, and the books I read say that having adequate goals and daily affirmations can achieve this, reprogramming your mind. I still want to know how this is best achieved and quickly. I see a lot of people disabled by their thoughts, would like to improve people on depression, and I'd also like to achieve wealth and happiness. So who asked this question? No? Okay.
You're right. So who else is thinking something similar or has a similar question or even understood what the question was about? Okay, cool. So, because they're not even fucking here, so it's like... so I think one of the issues with a lot of sort of cognitive therapy models and stuff like that is they spend a lot of time talking about and analyzing an issue and your beliefs and why do I feel this and why do I think this. But the problem is you need to tie that to some kind of real world experience in order to be able to change your belief, in my opinion. You can do a lot of work thinking about why you have whatever problems or issues you have, but that's why the trainings that we do, that I did with Sasha, that Mike did with Sasha are so effective, is because we combine. It's not just about believing that you can do anything or believing that you can change how you think or whatever it is, but it's going outside and interacting with real people in the real world where you face that point where your ego goes, you can't do this, right? Your beliefs, all your beliefs and all of your programming and your ego and everything is fighting you, saying you are not allowed to do this. If you do this, horrible things will happen. If you do this, you will fail. If you do this, everybody will laugh at you. And being willing to just push enough past that to see the other side where actually none of those terrible things happen. And there's no way of thinking, of introspecting into that and thinking about it to get that result. You have to go outside and do it. You have to go outside and face that fear head on and do something that challenges those beliefs. There's no other way, there's no easy route around it. So that's my view.
And I absolutely agree with that. And if you look into some neuroscience about it, it backs it up, right? When we're analyzing problems, we're doing that with the conscious frontal cortex part of our brain. When we're feeling things, the emotions that control our actions, that's in our basal ganglia. It's a different part of the brain. And reprogramming that requires real-world action. You can't think your basal ganglia into being different. It's all about pattern recognition and pattern maintenance. So you have to actually go change the pattern. So like what James was saying, when you're gonna have issues that stop you in your tracks sometimes, but then eventually you start to think, I need to do stuff, and then you go do things. You go out in the sun, you take action, all those kinds of things. So that would be my answer as well.